Dear students, let us start today's class on vector product and scalar product. Yesterday I explained about the linearly independent vectors and linearly dependent vectors, and we solved some problems on A cross B of previous year questions. So yesterday questions are very important. One of the question is asked in JEE 2019. The same model is repeated. So what I want to say here is yesterday video, if you not understand, do the technical reason of the mic voice problem. If you not understand, I'll make the video again, and if you are okay with that, then it's okay, then we can start this lecture. Okay, if you have any issue, you can just put a message. According to that Sunday, I'll replace that video. Okay, now see here, now we are going to learn vector triple product or scalar triple product. Okay, now how to multiply three vectors. How to multiply three vectors, that is our agenda right now. Now if I have three vectors, let us take any vector A, B, C. If I multiply, either I can use dot product, either I can use cross product. Any two things I can do it. So if I use A dot B dot C, if I use A dot B dot C, what I am going to get? A dot B, when I use, I get a scalar, and it means this is not a vector. So then a number will not be dot with a vector, so this will be cancelled out. So A dot B is a scalar dot vector will not be there, so this cannot be hold. A dot B dot C will not be exist. So what will be there? That will be A dot B cross C. Is it possible? Yes. A dot, no, it is also not possible. A dot B, you will get again a scalar, and scalar into vector, cross product will not happen. So this is wrong. These two things we cannot do it. We cannot do these two things. So what we can do then? So what we can do now, as I can take A cross B first, I can take A cross B first, then A cross B is a vector and C is another vector. So with these between them, I can use a dot product, or I can use a cross product, because this is a vector, A cross B is a vector. I can use a cross product with another vector, then I will get this answer. Means I can use either this one, this cannot be holds, because A dot B, then you cannot do dot of another vector, cross of another vector. This is not possible at all. So what is possible? A cross B with another vector, I can use dot or cross. So when I am doing dot, I get a scalar. When I am doing cross, I get a vector. So they have given name for that. So which I am doing A cross B dot C, I get a scalar. So this is called as scalar triple product. What we call this is scalar triple product. And if you do A cross B cross with C, then I am going to get a what here? I am going to get a vector. So it is called as vector triple product. So A cross B dot C or A cross B cross C, that is we are going to learn in detail. Okay, hope you understand. Now this is the scalar triple product definition. What is the scalar triple product definition? If A, B, C are three vectors, A, B, C are three vectors, then the scalar triple product is given by A cross B dot C or A dot B cross C. Either you can use dot right side, either you can use dot left side with a cross product. So A cross B is a vector, dot another vector. So this I am going to get a scalar. Either I can use here a vector into cross of another two vectors, I can do these two things. This is what we call as scalar triple product. What we call this is scalar triple product, and it's defined by box ABC. It is defined by how? Box ABC. Okay, why it is defined box ABC, I'll tell you, but this is definition of that. But box ABC is what? Box ABC, they defined by box ABC, that is the definition. But what is the meaning of box ABC, I'll tell you in detail. Just wait. Now, box ABC can be written as either A cross B dot C. We can write this one, and this can be represented in two ways. One is using the angle concept, one is using the vector concept. That is Cartesian geometry. If I use the Cartesian, or it is used as geometrical condition, that will be, result will be, both are same, but there is a two different approaches. According to the Cartesian rule, let us take a vector is, suppose a vector is a1 ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, suppose, and b vector is bx I cap plus by j cap plus cz k cap, as I suppose A and here B, and C vector is, I suppose, cx I cap plus cy j cap plus cz k cap. Let us suppose three vectors like this. So if I suppose this, then what can I write this one? A cross B. As you know that A cross B, how we will find? A cross B we will find using the modulus, right? Determinant, sorry. Using determinant we will find. As according to that you can see this one. This is A cross B, we will find how? We will find using I cap, J cap, K cap. So this A cross B will be getting how? Here the component I am writing here, AX, AY, AZ, and this is I can write as BX, BY, BZ. What I am explaining is not mandatory to remember, but I am deriving how these things has happened. Now you get this one, dot with C vector. What is the C vector here? C vector is C vector C x, so that is nothing but as Cx I cap plus Cy j cap plus Cz k cap. See here, today we will learn basics things of these things, and tomorrow we will learn in detail all the things of vector scalar triple product and vector scalar product. JEE Mains and advanced, surely one question will ask based on vector triple product and scalar product, and definitely you will get one question. In 100% you will get a question. So this concept is very important concept, and listen to me, I will just take 2-3 classes, 2-3 days, and I will explain in detail everything. Okay, now see here, now you got here I cap, J cap, K cap, and this is you got. So I know this is how to find, right? This is I will find as I cap into, I can write as, this is a cross here, this is a cross, what I write here, AYBZ minus AZBY, okay, minus J cap, I can write as, this is closed, so AXBZ minus AZBX, correct, plus K cap will be what I am going to get here, K cap is going to get as, this is cancelled, AXBY minus BXAY, AXBY minus BXAY, BXAY. Hope you able to see this here? Yeah, correct? That can be visible, right? So here I got I cap is this, J cap is this one. That should be dot with this one. So when I am doing dot with CX I cap plus CY J cap plus CZ K cap, what I am going to get now? If I do dot product of that, I'll get the answer is like this. What I am going to get here, this is I'll write here. The I am going to get here is let us multiply this one. Dot here, dot you are doing I cap with this. So what I get here, Cx AYBZ minus AZBY, correct? This I am going to get it. And next I get as plus into minus, and I have to dot with this one. So what I get here, Cy into dot I am doing, we have to multiply j component, I component, k component. So Cy into AXBZ minus AZBX. This is what I am getting. Plus, next what I am getting here, CZ I am multiplying, CZ into AXBY minus BXAY. This is what exactly I am getting. Hope you understand this. Why I explain, I'll tell you. Now you got this one. And exactly this one is nothing but A cross B dot C. I got this. But box ABC can be written like this. How you can write as box ABC is, this is another way we can write, and that result will be tally with this. That is the reason I explained. Box ABC is nothing but write the A vector first, AX, AY, AZ. And then you write as BX, BY, BZ. And then you can write CX, CY, CZ. And what all I am going to get is here. Now what I do here, this determinant, if I open this determinant, what is the result I am going to get? That is AX into determinant. How to find? It's a plus, minus, plus. So AX into what I am going to get here, BYCZ minus BZCY. See here, if I multiply AX BYZ, you can see that AX BYZ, here also you will get the combination. Yes, here this AX BYZ you got. Minus here AX BZY. So AX BZY. AX BZY minus I got. So if I multiply this result and this result will going to be equal. What I want to say here, if I multiply this one, CX AYBZ minus CX A2BY minus CY AXBZ minus CY, minus into minus, it is a plus. Okay. It's a plus. See, it is multiplied here and then I am multiplying here, and minus into plus minus CY AZ BX and plus CZ AX BY minus I get a CZ BX AY. What I want to say here, that result and after doing determinant, this result will be same. So box ABC can be written like this. What I can write as box ABC, that is scalar triple product is simply the determinant of the matrix. If I want to find the scalar triple product of three vectors, that is nothing but box ABC, that is nothing but determinant of the matrix. To make you understand this, I explain these all. Reason is I want to make you understand each and everything. I am going to take very high level this concept. I will teach all the high level concept, but actually you have to understand basic proper. And some of the students 11th also they are watching this, so they should know how to open this modulus also. For their sake I'll just explain how this will be open modulus, determinant. Okay, determinant of the matrix. How to do the determinant of the matrix? So here determinant of the matrix, see here we write AX, whatever number is there that I write, and we close row and column, we multiply, cross multiply, we do it. and then we take minus, okay, then we write ay, okay, ay, then what we do here, we row and column we close, then we can multiply bxcz minus bx, see here when I close this one, I am getting bxcz minus bzcx plus, and I can write here az, and when I close this row and column, bxcy minus bycx. So this is the way we can open this determinant of this one, and this result will be same. So simply box ABC is nothing but modulus of this, means determinant of the matrix. Determinant of the matrix is nothing but that one. Okay, this is the Cartesian approach. Let us discuss this one geometrically once. Okay, let us discuss in geometrically what is A cross B. Let us discuss now geometrically. It's a Cartesian, what I have interpreted right now, that is a Cartesian interpretation of vector scalar triple product. Now if I take as this case, what I can write as, let us take this is a vector and this is a B vector and this is a C vector. So there will be, actually it's called as parallelepiped. We called as parallelepiped. I will show you tomorrow one model about the parallelepiped. This will be, it's like slight cross box, like a slight cross box. This is called a parallelepiped. So it looks like a parallelepiped. It's a cuboidal cuboid, but it is a parallelepiped. Parallel, they will be parallel. Now that is what box ABC we are going to learn now. So box ABC, the parallelepiped, the volume of a parallelepiped is nothing but box ABC. That's the most important question of JEE. I will discuss this also. Now if this is a vector A and this is a vector B, and the cross of A cross B is a n cap, this is the n cap like this, a perpendicular to A cross B, this is perpendicular, and this is a parallelepiped, so it's a parallel like this, box will be like this, okay, parallel. So here is a C vector, this is a C vector, so this is a C vector, okay. The angle between C vector and A cross B, let us take, this is pi. The angle between A and B, let us take theta. Now we open this. Box ABC is equal to, we can write as we know here, as per the definition, that is A cross B dot C vector. And you know that A cross B, how you write here? A cross B is mod A mod B sin theta into n cap. I gave the definition, this is clearly into n cap. N cap shows the direction. And this whole thing dot with C. So dot will happen with vector and vector, not scalar. So this is not going to happen. This thing is not going to happen in the dot product. This n cap, this vector n cap will make the dot with C vector. Hope you understand. Okay. Voice is clear, I hope. And A vector dot B vector sin theta into n cap dot C cap we get. So what I can write here, this I can write as A vector B vector sin theta and dot between two vectors. This is n cap is a unit vector. So dot A dot B is what? Mod A mod B cos theta, right? But here angle is pi. This angle is pi. It was theta, so I wrote mod A mod B sin theta because the angle between A and B is theta. Now the angle between n cap and C cap is pi, and n is a unit vector. I can write as mod n dot mod C cos mod n cap dot mod C cos pi. I will get mod A mod B cos theta, like that. So and this value, you know, n cap, that is a unit vector, so modulus of unit vector is 1. So finally what I am getting here, A vector B vector I am getting C vector, modulus of A vector, B vector, C vector, sin theta into cos pi. Sin theta into cos pi. This is what exactly I am getting about ABC box. So I understood here ABC box in another way is mod A, mod B, mod C, sin theta into cos pi, where sin theta is the angle between A and B, pi is the angle between N, that unit vector, and C. So it is a parallelepiped. This is a parallelepiped. I will show you tomorrow one thing, actually one objective that you can understand what is parallelepiped. And the box of ABC is nothing but, I am going to tell you this. This is gives box of ABC is the volume of this parallelepiped. Box of ABC, that is a scalar product, will give you the volume of parallelepiped. Okay, let us discuss in detail in the next lecture. As I told you, the area of volume of a parallelepiped, let us see this question, which is JEE mains level question. Now see here how you got area volume of a parallelepiped. See here, this is a parallelepiped. It's the shape like this, bench shape will be there like this. So here this is a parallelepiped. Box ABC can be written as A cross B dot C. You know that A cross B is nothing but area of this. You know that two vectors are there, A and B, and A cross B will be the area of that parallelogram, correct? So that's the reason A cross B is the area of this base, and N dot C, this is the N vector, this is the C vector. N dot C is the height of the pipette. So base area into height will give you volume. That is the reason we called as box ABC is a volume of a parallelepiped. That is what we call. Understood? Hope you understood. And if this angle is acute, then angle will give you, the volume will get result positive. But this angle is, it may be downwards also can happen, because this is A cross B comes this side or maybe this side. When it comes downside, it means that is nothing but it is making a obtuse angle at the time. When it is obtuse angle, cos acute is positive, cos obtuse is negative, so the volume will become negative. But volume cannot be negative. That's why we take always volume of a parallelepiped is box ABC mod. Mod you can take, that's enough. Just take modulus, because if the angle is acute or obtuse, we don't know, right? Hope you understand this concept. Let us see this problem. The volume of a parallelepiped whose sides are given by OA side given, OB side given, OC side given. We have to find the volume of this one. You can do two ways. The shortest way is box, applying box. So let us go for the box. Box ABC, that is equal to volume. The volume is equal to modulus of, what is the modulus of? This is, I have to write this vector, that is 2 minus 2 0, and this is 1 1 minus 1, and this is 3, j is 0 and k is minus 1. And you keep this is as always modulus, because take it positive. So this value will giving you the result of, this is, you know, everyone, this modulus everyone knows. So 2 into 1 into minus 1, 0 into minus 1 into 0 is 0, and minus, already you have minus 2, so you will get minus of minus plus 2, and you can close this one, 1 into minus 1 minus 1, and minus into plus minus into minus plus, 1 3 is a 3, and plus you have 0. Whenever you have 0, no need to do this calculation, because you get the 0. So the answer is getting, the answer which I am getting is 1 minus 2 plus 2 times of 3 minus 1 is 2. That is, I am getting minus 2 plus 4, that is equal to 2. So 2 cubic units. Otherwise, this is always we write as cubic units. Right here, cubic units. Because volume is calculated in cubics. So the answer is cubic units. Okay, 2 cubic units is the volume of the pipette. Let us solve another question. A question which belongs to again the scalar triple product. For a non-zero vectors a vector, b vector, c vector, the modulus of a cross b dot c is equal to mod a mod b mod c holds if and only if. There are 4 options are given, we have to find. Right now I explain you a cross b dot c how to express. What is the value of this one? Mod a mod b sin theta into n dot c, that is I am getting as what? Mod c cos pi. Actually directly you can write the formula is mod a mod b mod c sin theta into sin pi. This is what the answer of this one, and this is modulus is given. See here, when it is given like this and this value is given, this value is equal to mod a mod b mod c. That is what they given. It means if these both are equal, then sin theta should be how much? Sin theta should be 90 degrees. If sin theta is 90, then I get this value is 1. And cos pi is 0, then cos pi value is 0 degrees. Then I am getting this value will be 1. So sin theta cos pi should be 0. What I want to say here, in this cuboid, you can see that this is a cuboid we are discussing here. Now this is a b vector and this is a vector. A cross b, when I am talking about a cross b and sin theta is 90 degrees. Sin theta is 90 degrees, a cross b, they both are perpendicular to each other. Okay, they are, means a and b are perpendicular to each other. And when I am talking about dot, so that is here we can see that this is 0 degrees. 0 degrees means what? Cos 0 when happens means, so a dot b is equal to mod a mod b cos pi. If cos is 0, then a dot b is equal to mod a mod b, right? So when this happens, when the lines are perpendicular to each other, this happens when this is 90 degrees. When happen, if they are perpendicular to each other, then you get this is 90 degrees. And when it is happens 0 degrees, if it is perpendicular to this, it means what? A, B, C are perpendicular to each other. A, B, C are perpendicular to each other. So which option shows that all 3 are perpendicular? See here, A dot B is equal to 0, B dot C is equal to 0, C dot A is equal to 0. All are perpendicular to each other. Then this holds. So the option D is the right answer. Hope you understand. Go for the next question. Hello students, let us discuss some properties based on this scalar product, and these properties are very important. After this we will solve some JEE previous year questions. Okay, so first of all let us see the first property here. Let us discuss these properties in detail. Okay, now these properties are very important. Let us see here, for any 3 vectors A, B, C and scalar L, M, N, if you have a box like this box, L A vector, M B vector, N C vector, then this can be written as L M N A vector, B vector, C vector box. We can write like this. This is the first property. Why we will write like this? You know, in class 12 you have learned determinant properties of determinants, you know. So L A vector means it is multiplying L with AX, L with AY, like here I just tell you, so you will come to know what exactly I am speaking here. So what I can write here, LAX, LAY, LAZ. Suppose A is a vector AXI plus AXI plus AYZ. So A vector is here, A vector is AXI cap plus AYJ cap plus AZK cap. Suppose that I am going to get here L into means L, I will get like this. L into that means L is multiplied here. So this LAX, LAY, LZ. So you know that is here. MB means what here? M will be multiplied. So what I get here? MBX, MBY, MBZ. And N means what you get? NAX, CX. We are talking about C vector. NCX, NCY, NCY, NCZ. Actually, you know that in determinants rule, I can take from any row L, I can take out, the determinant value will not be changed. That is L into, I can take L outside, M outside, N outside. So L, M, N into determinant of this matrix I'll get, correct? So those are 11th standard, they will not understand this one, but 12th one they will understand. What I am taking L common from this, M common from this, N common from this, I'll get as LMN box. So LMN box is nothing but this is the same. So that is what is the reason the property number is box of LA vector, MB vector, NC vector can be written as LMN box ABC, because the determinant value of this and the determinant value of this will be same. As per that, the first property is proved. Okay, hope you understand the first property. Okay, let us go for the second property. What is second property says? This is most important. Okay, remember, this is most important. So many times when you are solving the problems, it will occur. Okay, we will discuss based on this many problems tomorrow. Tomorrow we will discuss many problems and I will give many problems based on this. So here the properties are A vector, B vector, C vector. So box ABC is equal to BCA. You know that when is the vector modulus determinant is there, suppose you take A1, A2, A3 like A, and B1, B2, B1, B2, B3, and you know C1, C2, C3. Okay, now what is there? Box ABC, determinant of this value will be equal to what? What is that? So BCA, they both are equal. Reason is what here? See here, now if you observe carefully, B is interchanged here, A is interchanged here. It means this is interchanged two ways. See here, B came here, A came here. So first is this row is changed. So this one is came here, B, A, C. When it is changed one time, you get negative sign. Box will be negative time. And again to get CA, again it is changed. Again C came here, A changed here. So minus, again minus, minus into minus plus. So what I am going to get? BCA. Means these box of ABC will be equal to box of BCA. If you change, I already inform you, if you change any row and column, we interchange in determinants. What we do here, if I interchange column 1 to column 2 or column 1 to column 1, then determinant value will be negative. If I am getting determinant is 2 here, then if I interchange row to here and column to here, if I change this row on R1 place and if I change that row down, the determinant is going to get negative. But if I change twice if I change, means I change here to here and here to there, and the next one also again I change. Twice if I change, minus into minus plus. So when I change in determinant twice, then it becomes positive. When I change any one row or any one column, if I say this is a row 1 and this is row 2, this is row 3. If I change row 1, row 2, row 2, row 1, that is minus. R2, R3 means R2, R3, R3, R2, that is minus. But if I change twice, if I change R1, R2 also I change, next I change R3, R2 also. So minus of minus will be plus. You have learned in the determinants. To make you understand, that is what you have. These all three things are equal. Reason they are changed twice. So that is the reason they are equal. I will give you a short technique to remember this. Okay, I'll give you a short technique how to remember this box, and this is most important. Okay, we have solved many questions of JEE based on these properties. Okay, so you will learn this one tomorrow, many questions. So I'll just tell you. See, A you have, B you have, C you have. Okay, cyclic, I am going as a cyclic. So I am taking a cyclic here. Cyclic I'll take, and I'll make you understand that. Okay, this is A vector, this is B vector, this is C vector. The direction is this side. The direction is this side. Look at that. First was ABC box. ABC is the first box, and then it was BCA. See this, BCA means cyclic. It is going as cyclic. See here, ABC as a cyclic. ABC I am getting, and next one is BCA. See here, BCA cyclic, it is going on, and CAB. Let us see here, CAB means the direction is coming in this way and not changing any time. See here, ABC means what are equal, I'll tell you. Now box of which box is equal means you just remember this one, you will understand. This is equal and the rest all are negative. That's it. What is that? ABC, box ABC will be equal to what? Box BCA, that will be equal to what? CAB. That's it. ABC equal to BCA equal to CAB. I started from here, ABC I came, and I start from B, BCA I came, then I start from C, CAB I came. So this is equal, that is the property number 2 says. And another time, if you have another replace, suppose it is instead of this, it is have another way, like here I want to say here, this is, I'll show you how it is there. If this is a vector, and instead of B here, you have a C and you have a B, means you don't have in a sequence, don't have in a sequence. You don't have in a sequence. You have BC interchange or AB interchange. They have interchange. Suppose they don't have in the sequence and they interchange. So what happens here? The box of ABC will be equals to, see here, BAC. See this here. This is not in the sequence, BAC, but it coming after interchanging. After interchanging, I am getting BAC. So that is the negative answer. And CBA, that is negative answer, and ACB, that is negative answer. If ABC order is there, no problem. If order is changed anywhere, then the box will be negative. This is for 11th and 12th class. What you know here? You know that any row or column, see here ABC is there, I changed only here, B I shifted here, A I shifted here. One time I changed. One time when I change, that is negative. Here if you see there, you can see there AB I shifted first, you got BA, and then this A and C also shifted, twice is shifted, so you got positive box is positive. So here only one time I shifted, see here all these things are one time shifted, so negative is the answer. This is what property number 2 says, and this is what property 1 here. And property number 3, the necessary and sufficient condition for 3 non-zero, non-collinear vectors A, B, C are said to be coplanar. This is most important question. JEE asked many times of this coplanar vectors. When we can say 3 vectors are coplanar means if their box is 0, if the box is 0, they are coplanar vectors. If the box of this value box of ABC is 0, then we can say the vectors are coplanar. Reason is what? Simple thing. Box ABC can be written as A dot B cross C. You can see here, this is B and this is C, and they are collinear, coplanar. Coplanar means what? A, B, C are lying in the same place. If 3 vectors are lying in the same plane, they are called as collinear. Okay, I just show you. This is one vector, this is one vector, and there you have another vector. Okay, you have 3 vectors here. These 3 vectors are lying in the same plane. These 3 vectors are lying in the same plane. they are coplanar vectors. Suppose if these two vectors are, this is B vector and this is C vector, then the cross will be perpendicular to this vector, that is comes outside. This is B cross C. This is B cross C, this one. And that cross is the area of this. This is the area of this. Area of this will be the cross. Okay, and when they are saying A cross B is perpendicular, right? So A dot B cross C will become 0 when it is become 0 if they are perpendicular to this vector is A dot B will be 0 when if this is will become 0 when it is perpendicular. So you know that this one is perpendicular to B cross C. See here, same plane these three vectors are lying. Okay, three vectors are lying in same plane. B, A, B, C are lying in the same plane. A, B, C, B, C, A are lying in the same plane. And if I do cross product, I got a perpendicular. It means this is perpendicular to the same plane BC, means that also perpendicular to which one? A vector. If they are perpendicular, then their dot product will be how much? 0. That's why box ABC is 0. If box ABC is 0, then vectors are said to be coplanar. So when the vectors are coplanar, box ABC is 0. This is the property number 3. Let us solve some problems, and I have more properties. I'll explain more properties in detail. Hello students, let us discuss a question on this coplanar question. So coplanar, based on coplanar, there are 2-3 questions are asked in JEE. Many questions are there. Let us discuss here. The sum of the distinct real values of mu. The sum of the distinct real values of mu for which the vectors mu I cap plus j cap plus k vector and I cap plus mu j cap plus k cap, I cap plus j cap plus mu times k cap are coplanar. This is the question asked in JEE 2019. Let us solve this. Coplanar means what I said, box of ABC is 0. That is we call as coplanar. Means what we can write here, let's take here mu 1 1, here mu 1 1, there will be what here 1 mu 1 mu 1. What is here? 1 1 mu. So 1 1 mu. You have taken the constants of the coefficients of that is called as components. So what we write here, now we will find this one, the determinant of this. This can be solved in 2-3 ways. As a 12th class I told you, make this is 0, this is 0, then you can make the determinant. That will be very easiest way, or you can directly open the determinant, okay, for 11th class. So directly if you open this one, so mu into, I get mu square minus 1 ones are 1, okay, and minus 1 into this is closed and this is closed, 1 into mu minus 1, I get as mu minus 1. Plus 1 into I am going to get as this is closed, 1 ones are 1 minus mu, 1 minus mu, and this is equal to 0. That is a condition for coplanar. See here mu square, this is can be written like this, mu into this is can be written as mu plus 1 into mu minus 1, okay, this is I can write like this, and you have minus 1 into mu minus 1. And to make this is also mu minus 1, I am taking minus common. So this is will become mu minus 1 is equal to 0. I took here minus common, so you got. So you mu minus 1 is there in these 3. So mu minus 1 I will take common. So what is left inside? Mu into, this is mu plus 1 left. Okay, mu plus 1 left. And minus, this is here mu minus 1 common out, minus 1, and here also common out, minus 1 is equal to 0. It means I got as mu minus 1 into, in bracket, mu square plus mu minus 2 is equal to 0. Just find the factors of this one. Mu minus 1 is equal to 0. That means mu minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, mu value got 1. And now here mu square plus mu minus 2 is equal to 0. From this I can find another mu. Okay, so what I will get here, 2 ones are 2, I can write as mu square plus 2 mu minus 2 is equal to 0. If I take mu common, so I get as mu plus 2 and minus 1 common, mu plus 2 is equal to 0. From this side, I am getting mu plus 2 into mu minus 1, I am getting mu minus 1 is equal to 0. From this I got mu value is 1 comma minus 2. So from this I got mu is 1 comma 1. So totally what I am getting mu value 1 minus 1 comma minus 2 I am getting. So he is asking sum of the distinct real values of mu. Sum of the distinct real values of mu is asking. So distinct means different. Distinct means different. So one is same and this is distinct. Sum of the distinct is said, not sum of the mu values he did not say. So sum of the distinct means this is 1 and that is minus 2. So sum will be 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. The answer is minus 1 and this is JEE 2019 question. So like these questions, many things I'll explain tomorrow, and in detail tomorrow I will explain you more properties and I will explain you sums. Okay, hope you understand, and hope you understand today's lecture. If any problem in yesterday's lecture because of mic problem, if you got any problem, just let me know. I'll make again another video. Hope you understand. Till then, take care. Bye bye.